So imagine being able to remember every single moment of your life. An actual medical condition called superior autobiographical memory is the basis for a new CBS drama called Unforgettable. It stars Poppy Montgomery.
Actress Marilu Henner, an advisor on the show, has this condition, and she discussed it last year with Lesley Stahl on 60 Minutes.
You really do remember your whole life.
It's like putting in a DVD and it cues up to a certain place. I'm there again. So I'm looking out from my eyes and seeing things visually as I would have that day.
Do you remember all your old boyfriend's birthdays? I'll bet you do.
Not only that, the date of the first time, you know, it's like, no, I remember in order.
Let's have another warm Miami welcome for Marilu Henner.
We searched for footage of long-ago events in Marilu's life to try and stump her.
October 26th, 1976.
Okay, October 26th,
1976
was a Tuesday. Oh, I went to shoot a Ring Around the Collar commercial in Venice, Italy, and you saw a second-and-a-half mood shot of Venice, and then a gondolier singing, "Of love I sing, tra-la-la-la, for you got ring around the collar." And I went, my powder didn't work.
Of love I sing, la-la-la-la.
More than 30 years later,
around the collar.
My powder didn't work.
dead on.
Boy, you guys really have drawn up the dregs.
What do you see as the potential in terms of science?
It could be a new chapter. We think we knew a lot, and all of a sudden these people come and display a kind of memory we've never seen before, and we have to say, woo, what is that about?
Wow, I don't even know what I have for breakfast this morning. Joining us now is the star of Unforgettable, Poppy Montgomery. Poppy, great to see you.
Hey,
good
Poppy,
morning.
good morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
Wow. It's mesmerizing to watch Marilu work and just see how she goes through all of this. And she's a consultant on the show.
She is.
What have you learned from her?
I actually went to lunch with her, and I was terrified because I was like, if there's a piece of spinach in my teeth or anything's off, she's going to remember it forever. So I was like trying to be perfect. I talked to her about it. Just watching her mind work is really interesting, looking into her eyes. But she described the memory as sort of going to the chapters menu on a DVD. You can sort of dive into it, picking a chapter, and you just see it like a movie. So that was really helpful to me for the character to sort of understand how it all works. I saw her after our lunch a couple months later. She knew what I wore. She knew what I ate, that I didn't finish my meal, that I was late.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, wow.
She does remember everything.
No, everything. And she was actually completely accurate in every way.
Did you remember anything in return?
No.
You're like,
No.
I didn't know
I
we
remember
had lunch.
being very afraid.
Yeah, I remember just being, yeah, exactly. I don't want to say anything wrong. She'll never forget it.
Let's quickly take a look at a clip from Unforgettable here on CBS. Let's take a look at a clip real quick and we'll talk coming up.
There's a shadow. I didn't notice it before.
Where?
Someone was here. He was hiding here. Why didn't you run?
Poppy, do you remember shooting that scene?
Actually,
You're so not good at this.
I have no idea. What scene? Scene? Lines?
Okay,
What?
just to give people a little background, though, you play Carrie Wells, a former detective with this superior autobiographical memory. The only day you can't remember, though, is the day that your sister was murdered.
Right, because it was such a traumatic experience for Carrie. She was there, but it was so traumatic that she blocked it out, and it sort of triggered this ability she has, which is almost superhuman, which is this perfect memory.
Yeah. Can we get to, I guess, the real story at hand here? Everybody from Without a Trace knows you with blonde hair.
I know!
They're going to see you with this red hair right now and be like, what has Poppy done?
We call it the glowing lion of fire. It's actually got its own number on the call sheet at work now. It's like, there's Poppy and there's the hair.
How frequently do you have to dye it?
Every week.
Every week.
I would like to say that it's natural, but it's reached such proportions of bright redness that I don't think anyone's going to believe me. I think I'm in the ballpark of being a redhead, I would like to say. I think I was as a kid. Blonde is actually not my natural color. I'm more red than blonde, just not quite this red.
We've gotten to the bottom of that. You watched the Emmys last night?
I didn't. I went to sleep.
We're getting ready for this.
I was like, I've got to get up in the morning, and we're working such, you know, long hours on the show that I go to bed early.
Is it nice, though, with these award shows, a lot of the new shows, it used to be in the past you had to be on the air 4 or 5 years before you really got that recognition. A lot of the new shows are getting it. So if you do have a good show, and if it is received well, You never know, right?
Maybe I'll be
Knock
there.
on wood.
You know what I mean? You never know.
Yeah, no, it'd be
But
great.
you've had some good history, though, with some CBS, but well, obviously, Without a Trace, you're going from one great show right
yeah,
to
right
now
to another. It's
potentially
great to be
another.
back with CBS, like my family.
Yeah.
I've been working with CBS since I was early 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's,
2 whole
it's
years.
fantastic.
Good to have you.
A year ago.
It's
It's great to have you,
Thanks so
Poppy.
much, Poppy.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you.
Best of luck. Unforgettable.